Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. I personally love the Easter aesthetic, especially all of the bunnies that are on everything, and I tend to buy lots of stuff to decorate my home around Easter because it has all the cute little bunnies and all the fuzzy things and the pastel colors, and I just love it. So I was gonna do this video after Easter because that's when all the Easter stuff goes on sale. But the other day I was at my local Rite Aid and noticed that everything was already on sale, and they had a bajillion varieties of chocolate bunnies. So I thought it would be really fun to go buy all the different chocolate bunnies and then do a little ranking taste test tryout of all these chocolate bunnies. Why not? It's gonna be fun. So I didn't buy the bunnies that day because I didn't bring a reusable bag or anything to carry them back in. So I'll bring you guys with me today. We'll go buy as many varieties of chocolate bunnies as we can, and then we'll do a little ranking taste test of all the different bunnies. So it should just be chill, fun little video. I haven't really done a type of video like this in a while, a more sit down film at home type of video. I feel I've been doing so many shoot vlogs and I don't know, other vlogs and stuff. It's kind of nice to just do a little sit down at home, chill with you guys, do something kind of silly type of video. I haven't done one in a while, so I'm excited. So yeah, let's go to the store and buy some chocolate bunnies. So many bunnies. A lot of them are sold out, but I think that's okay. Trying to not get duplicates, because see, I feel these are all the same. They're just different colors. Not sure if this counts or not, because technically it's a bunny, but it's not really a bunny. This definitely doesn't count, but I want one anyway. Wait, no, found a bunny one. I'm running out of room in my basket. So I may have made a huge mistake because I got Starbucks and I also have these giant bags to carry home now. So maybe I should have driven. I didn't really think this through. Alright, I'm back and oof, it is hot outside. It did not look that hot when I checked the weather today, but it was a kind of regret walking back. But I've got my Starbucks and I've got a ton of chocolate bunnies. So let's just dive right into them and get started. So basically I've devised a way of ranking these bunnies. It's going to be totally informal, but basically each bunny has a 30 possible points that they can get with 3 different categories for a total of out of 30, so 10 points for each category possible. So first is presentation of the bunny itself, so not the packaging, just the bunny. I want to know, is it cute? Is it creepy? I find a lot of chocolate bunnies to be super creepy and I love it. So how creepy is it? How cute is it? Does it crumble? Everything like that. That's all presentation of the bunny itself. Second is packaging. So how is it packaged? Does it get squished on the way back? Because the packaging isn't strong enough? Is the packaging cute? Is it funny? Does it have some kind of pun? Something like that. And then the third is taste of the actual bunny. Does it taste good? Does it have something extra crispy rice in it or peanut butter? So each one of those categories will be out of 10 for a total of 30 points. I've got a piece of paper here so I can write them all down. And yeah, let's get right into it. Also, do you guys like my bunny ears? I bought these for a different bunny shoot that will be going up on my OnlyFans this month. But I decided to wear them for this as well. But it does make me wonder if by wearing these, am I a cannibal by eating all these chocolate bunnies? One thing I did purchase that isn't a chocolate bunny is this hedgehog with bunny ears. I decided that he could be our mascot for this video because he's super cute and weird. I'll put him with my Starbucks as our little mascot. Okay, I'm just gonna start with the ones on this side at first. We're not really gonna do these in any sort of order. And the first one, okay, a lot of these are these Russell Stover brand. This is just the Russell Stover Milk Chocolate Bunny. And I'm gonna call this one the Russell Stover Milk Chocolate Not Hollow Bunny, because actually I don't know if this is hollow or not, but we have one that's like a 3D bunny from the same brand. So I figure we have to differentiate somehow. So let's start with packaging of the bunny. I think it's pretty generic, kind of boring, but it's cute and colorful. I don't know, like, it's eh. So I'll give it like a 5, like a eh. And then we'll open it up and get onto the bunny itself. I feel like part of the packaging rating should maybe be like how easy it is to open, because that's one thing to keep in mind, is like if I'm like struggling with the packaging, it's gonna lose points. And this one was pretty easy to open, so I am gonna give it some more points. So I think I'm gonna change it to a 7. So it gets like a C. 7 out of 10 is like a C in the American grading system. So here is the bunny itself. So ranking for the presentation of the bunny itself, I'm not super into the ones that aren't like 3D, these kind of like flat ones with just like no back, but it's not hollow, and I do like that, because you know when you get like a big chocolate bunny and then it's hollow and you're disappointed. So this one is not hollow, so it gets points for that, but it's not 3D. It just like is like poured into like a flat mold. So that's a little bit boring. It is pretty cute though, not really creepy. So again, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And then finally the taste test. It's okay. It's a little bit waxy. I don't know if you ever get this feeling from milk chocolate, or maybe dark chocolate too, but I've noticed it more with milk, where sometimes it tastes a little bit like waxy and like kind of cheapy. So it does have a little bit of that. It's not bad. I would definitely, if I didn't have a million bunnies here to eat, I would definitely keep eating it. So I'm only taking like a bite out of each one, because otherwise I will get super sick. But of that bite, yeah, 7 out of 10. So yeah, the Russell Stover milk chocolate bunny gets a 21 out of 30, which isn't bad. It's pretty good. Pretty, I'd say like average C rating, C score for a chocolate bunny. And let's move on to the next one, because we have a lot of these to get through. Okay, next one in the bag is already more exciting because it's a Reese's one. Reese's peanut butter bunny. The packaging is, in my opinion, pretty similar to that one that we just had, with like yellow and Easter colors and brightness. So similar, but what I do like about this one is that it has another little wrapper inside. I mean, I guess that's bad in terms of like too much packaging, easiness to open, but I also like it because when I like have to pull it out of the box, it's not like immediately going to be on my hands. So yeah, I'll give this packaging 7.5 out of 10. So here's our little bunny. Smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So when you unwrap it, the presentation of the bunny itself is pretty boring, but it does look at least somewhat bunny shaped. I know you guys have all seen those like kind of funny fail pictures online where someone like unwraps like a Santa chocolate or something and it just kind of looks like a poop. So it does look like a bunny. It's kind of greasy. It's like, I don't know, it's got like these like oily spots, which I'm guessing is from the peanut butter, which is kind of gross. I guess that's why it has a little wrapper. And it's not hollow, obviously, because it's full of peanut butter. So I'd say presentation of the bunny itself, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because it's getting grease all over my hands. Let's try taste. Taste is good. Tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup, which I love. God, I should have brought a paper towel. I need to go get like a napkin or something. But taste is good. I give like a 9 out of 10 because Reese's peanut butter cup can't go wrong. I'm starting to have a feeling I'm gonna be really sick by the end of this. I'm actually like not super, like I can't eat a lot of like chocolate or like sweets at once. I might get like stomach aches. So we'll see how this goes. Next one. Okay, this one I'm mad about. This one I didn't even want to buy, but I did for the sake of the video because I said I was gonna rank all the chocolate bunnies. So I had to get this one. This is another Russell Stover one, and this is a sugar-free breakaway bunny, break it rabbit. If this hadn't been sugar-free, I would have really liked this because it like breaks apart, which I think is great for someone like me who I just said can't eat a lot of sweets at once. At least you can like kind of break it apart and save it for later. I'm not a fan of sugar-free candy. If you need to be sugar-free, if you need to eat things that are sugar-free, go for it. Great for you. For me, this is gonna give me a major stomach ache. So not gonna eat a lot of this one because yeah, those like fake sugars, fake sweeteners that they use tend to give me stomach aches. It's not gonna be too bad if I just take a bite of it, but like obviously I'm not gonna eat this entire chocolate bar or chocolate bunny. But again, yeah, let's start with the packaging. The packaging is basically the same as the other two. So again, it kind of just gets its 7 out of 10. This one doesn't smell kind of very good. It smells a little bit like plasticky. Maybe I'm smelling the plastic. Yeah, it smells a little bit plasticky, and it smells a little bit almost like it has mint in it or something. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but it's a little bit weird because I wasn't expecting it. Presentation of the bunny I do really like, so I am going to give this one a higher score. It's not 3D, but the detail of like the bunny is pretty good, and I do like the breakaway, and I like this little detail where its front little leg paw is an egg. I think that's a cute little attention to detail. So I do think that this one gets a higher score, and as I said, I like the breakaway. I just want to see how well it works before I solidify this score. So it did crumble a little bit when I broke it, which I don't like because that leaves a mess on my floor, but I do like the concept of it. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And now for taste. Okay, so it doesn't have the waxiness of the first one, let's say, which is pretty good, but it also has this like it's not as smooth, I'd say, as the other one. Like it has like a graininess to it, which I'm not super digging. It also does kind of have that like almost like a little bit of like a minty type aftertaste. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. I'm not really feeling that one. And I'm not being biased because it's sugar-free. I'm not taking that into its taste score. This is another one that I really didn't want to buy, but I did for the sake of this video. This is another Russell Stover one. There's a lot of them, and this is the white chocolate bunny. Or white fudge. I'm not like a huge, like I don't really dislike white chocolate that much, but I don't know, if I'm buying like a chocolate bunny, I didn't want to have to buy a white chocolate bunny. I feel like it's going to be hard to rank the taste against the other bunnies, if that makes sense. But I understand that some people might prefer this type to a chocolate one, so I guess it's nice that they have that option. Once again, the packaging of these ones is super boring. It does look very like just generic Easter. So yeah, this one, 7 out of 10 packaging, just the standard whatever packaging. It does smell pretty good, actually. It smells like sugary, like really sweet. I do like that. I think I'm factoring smell into like the bunny presentation. I don't know why I've started doing that, but it's a thing now. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the print again is pretty good. It's flat, so like not super awesome, but there's nothing like wrong with it. Looks like a white chocolate bunny. So yeah, 7 out of 10 presentation. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because it smells good. This is all so biased too. It's all just like my opinions. Like if you guys love one of these types of bunnies or something and I say I don't like it, don't take offense to it or something. This is obviously just like my gut reaction opinion. There's no science to this whatsoever. Like what I'm saying is not fact. Okay, let's taste it. I feel like this has almost no flavor. It kind of tastes like eating like sugary milk or something, or just like sugar. Like, I don't know. It's not, I gotta say it's not bad, but I'm really not feeling it, honestly. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I feel like if I'm sitting here going like, then nah. This is like my palate cleanse between bunnies. Oh, side note, if anyone thinks of a name for this hedgehog, leave it in the comments. I'm thinking Fernando. I don't know why, it just kind of popped into my head. I feel like he looks like a Fernando. But if you have any other name suggestions, let me know. Henry is also good, but I think Henry the Hedgehog is too predictable. All right, I'm hyped about this one. This is why I got into the chocolate bunny game. It's bunnies like this right here. This is the Palmer Selfie bunny. And you can, oh my god, it comes with props that you can, I didn't even notice it's in the store. It comes with props that you can cut out. So you can cut little like props out of the bag to take your selfie with the bunny. Should we take one? Let's take a I'm gonna take a selfie with this bunny. Hold on. There we go. Selfie with the selfie bunny. Wow, this has terrible advice on it. Okay, tips for a great selfie. Best lighting is from behind. Since when? Like, sure, if you don't want to be able to see your face, like, what? Have fun with selfie props. Okay, that's not terrible advice. Tilt your head slightly, also not terrible advice. Great angles are straight on or from above. Be yourself, stay natural, crop and zoom. Know what's in the background. Apparently nothing if you're lighting it from behind. Have fun and smile. This is best lighting from behind when taking a selfie. Then I'm a little bit like, maybe not. We all know those old people on Zoom who like sit right in front of a window. Anyway, packaging of this one, it gets a 10 out of 10 for me, because not only is it in a protective box, so it's not going to squish the bunny, but the fact that it had all this great selfie advice and that you can reuse the box to have these little selfie props and stuff, and just the fact that it's a selfie bunny, like it's got a gimmick. Love it. 10 out of 10 packaging on this one. And here is our actual selfie bunny. I love it. I love this guy so much. And it is hollow. So I wish it wasn't hollow. Bunnies like this are never solid. So I've like come to expect that, but still it's gonna make me sad. So it does get a point off for being hollow, but what it gets in the point off for being hollow, it makes up for in being awesome. So let's go ahead and give this one a 9 out of 10 for the bunny presentation itself. And then finally, taste. If it doesn't taste good, it's gonna disappoint me so much. It just seems a little bit harder to bite into than the others because there's no like little ear to just bite off. Doesn't taste very good. Sometimes things are just looks, no substance, you know? Tastes a little plasticky. Not a fan of the taste. Yeah, really not a fan of the taste of this one. So close to being a good bunny, but yeah, we're gonna give the taste, I think, like, I really didn't like it. I'm gonna give it like a 5.5 out of 10. We still have an entire other grocery bag to go. I didn't count the bunnies ahead of time either, so we'll know at the end, I guess, how many. Let's start with some of these smaller ones. This one was one I was really excited to try when I first saw them at the store yesterday, and in between yesterday and today, they basically all sold out except for this little package that had a broken one. So the guy gave it to me for half off, but I'm still pretty disappointed because they didn't have any of the like bigger ones left, only the mini ones, and only like literally this is the last one of these. But this is the Lindt ones, and their chocolate tends to be pretty good, which is why I was so excited. So onto the packaging. Obviously one of these got damaged, so it gets points taken off for that because there isn't enough protecting the bunnies. There needs to be like some kind of, I hate advocating for like plastic, but there does need to be some kind of like plastic or cardboard sleeve over these just to protect the bunnies from getting damaged like this. So it does get a point taken off for that. But it does get points for creativity because I do think it is pretty cute with the little eggs and little bunnies. And also something that I didn't notice in the store is that it actually seems to break apart like this. And like one comes off so that you can give them to your friends or family, or probably you're supposed to give them to children, I think. But yeah, I do like that part. I do like the creativity of that. So it does get points for that. I think that's really cute. Also, I'm a sucker for like anything miniature. So I'm gonna give this packaging an 8 out of 10. Onto the bunny itself. It is wrapped in foil, which is always appreciated. It'd be really gross if these ones weren't though, since there's no other packaging really. Oh no, this one's broken underneath the foil. Gets points definitely taken off for that. I don't know if that's a packaging problem though, or a bunny presentation one. So this is what it looks like. Pretty simple. It is hollow. I feel like a bunny this small shouldn't be hollow, and it should either be filled with something or filled with chocolate, but like hollow. So that's pretty lame. And so yeah, between it breaking so easily and it being so small and hollow, I'm gonna give it pretty low point. It's probably like, what do I want to give it? Like a 5.56, something like that. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. And then finally, let's taste it. It does taste pretty good. Okay. I see why these ones sold out. Taste-wise, they are good. So Taste, I think I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. It doesn't get like full points because it is still a little bit of that like waxiness. I don't know if it's just a milk chocolate thing or not, but it does have it a bit. But it also, like, that's definitely like if I was choosing one of these bunnies to eat, besides like the Reese's one, this is probably my second choice so far of bunnies that I would choose just to like snack on. Next in the bag is another Palmer bunny. This is another hollow one that looks like a bunny. It's pretty cute and small, and it's got these creepy yellow eyes, which I love with my chocolate bunnies. I feel like not enough of them so far have had these, and ever since I was a kid, I just found them so like disconcerting and so creepy, and I love it. And so it gets points for that. But I have to start with the packaging. So packaging I don't like. I mean, it's simple, it's like this, but a lot of them at the store were broken, and I did worry about this one on my walk home, that it was gonna get crushed, especially because the guy bagging my bunnies put all the like the little ones and like the crushable ones in the bag first, and I had to like be like, excuse me, can I like bag these myself? Because like, who does that, right? I worked at Walgreens for like 2 years. I would have never put this in first when I had giant like cardboard boxes that were going in later. So like, it just made no sense to me. So yeah, it does kind of get points off for that, but I like that it has a name. It's Baby Binks. It says it right here, and I think that's cute. So packaging, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 because I like the name Baby Binks. Otherwise it would just get like the regular average like 7 out of 10 packaging. Again with the bunny itself, okay, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna get like in trouble with YouTube for saying this, but its little paws kind of look like boobs. Do you guys see that? Other than that, it is really cute. It's got those creepy bunny eyes that I love, little ears. It is hollow, but the shape of it is really good, and this one's not broken. So I'll say it gets pretty good points. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. And finally, taste. Not bad. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for taste. All right, here's another Russell Stover one. It's just a little pink foil bunny. They had a bunch of these in a bunch of different colors. I chose pink because if you haven't noticed, I like pink. They had a couple different ones. They also had some that came with little bunny ears, which I almost purchased, but then decided not to since I already had bunny ears, and also the ears looked like super small, like they were made for like, not even like a child, just like a tiny baby. So I decided to save a little bit of money and go with this one, but I will give points for packaging for the ones that come with the little ears because I do think that's a cute idea. I also like how this one is in a pretty good protective packaging. I didn't feel like it was going to break on the way home, so points for that, but it's also a little bit boring. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for packaging. Oh, it also got points for the little bow. It also got points for the little bow on top, so I'm actually going to bring it up to an 8.5 because I think that that's cute. It's a little attention to details. I feel like I'm a very generous points giver when it comes to these bunnies. So here's the bunny itself. Here's the foil, which I think is pretty cute. So let's see what's underneath. And then obviously I chose the pink. See, that's the problem with the foil, is like you rip the cuteness off, right? Like I'm like, oh, the pink is cute, but then you just rip it off to see what the bunny's like. This one's quite difficult to rip off, actually. If you really had to like rip the foil, it wouldn't just come off in one piece, which I don't like. The bunny's pretty cute though. I mean, it's not very detailed. It's pretty simple, but it's, you know, it's hollow. It's got some like, it's a little bit messed up. That's not really a problem. I don't know. I feel like it loses points for the foil being difficult to rip. I'm not sure if that counts as packaging or the bunny, but I'm gonna count it as the bunny. And it's pretty simple. 7 out of 10. Now the taste test. It's pretty good. Like the same as the first Russell Stover bunny, which I think gave a 7 out of 10. I think maybe I can give it a little bit higher. I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. And another Russell Stover one. As I said, like there's like a ton of different varieties of this brand. I guess this is the Easter Bunny brand. Maybe he makes other holiday stuff too. I haven't paid that close attention, to be honest. But yeah, here's another one, another super boring package that looks the same as all the rest. The special thing about this particular one is that it has peanut butter, so hopefully that it gets points for taste, because again, it's exactly the same as like the first bunny that we tried, the milk chocolate one. In terms of packaging, the packaging was yellow, this one is blue, but other than that it's like the same. And in terms of the bunny itself, let's see if it's oily like the Reese's peanut butter one. So it's not, it doesn't feel like oily like the Reese's peanut butter one, but it does feel like, oh, maybe it does a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like oily fingerprints on the back. It's really bumpy on the back, like it got like air bubbles or something. I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Then taste, which is what I'm most curious about with this bunny. I don't know if it's gonna have peanut butter in the ear. Let's see. Doesn't. Is that weird that I just spit it out? Because I have so many bunnies to eat that I like don't want to waste like room in my stomach. Let's see if I like rip its head off. Eesh. I am the bunny murderer. It's fine. It's not as good as a Reese's peanut butter at all. Like the peanut butter is like much drier. I'd say it's a bit saltier. I gave the Reese's taste a 9 out of 10. This one definitely does not get a 9 out of 10. I guess it gets like, see, I feel like 7.5 is too low, but I feel like 8 is too high. Kind of give it like a 7.5, 7.75 or something like that. 7 3/4. This is another one that I'm excited for. This is another Palmer one. Palmer, I've got to say, is killing it with the packaging and with the themes of the bunnies, because I feel like all the other brands are kind of boring when it comes to that, like when it comes to like the gimmicks. And then that's what I'm looking for in a chocolate bunny. I want it to be like as gimmicky and weird as I can find. So this one is killing it. This is the Palmer Peter Rabbit milk chocolate bunny. And it comes with a little booklet with the tail of Peter Rabbit. The packaging is super cute. Once upon a time. And I don't know, I just love the way like the artwork and how it's decorated. I think that this one, packaging, super cute. This one also gets a 10 out of 10 for packaging. Onto the rabbit itself. I love it. It's got basically everything I look for in a rabbit. The 3D-ness. It's hollow, but again, they all are. It's got the creepy yellow eyes, which I love. I don't know why they make the eyes yellow, but they're super creepy and I love it. And this one has a little carrot. This is the first one to have a carrot. And I love that little detail. So again, presentation on this one, I'd say it's a 9.5 out of 10. So finally, let's go ahead and taste him. It is pretty good, honestly. I give him an 8 out of 10 for taste. It's just like, tastes like milk chocolate bunny, I don't know. Nothing too special, so 8 out of 10. That bunny, I think so far is the winner. Highest scores so far. So we'll see, there's only 2 bunnies left that might beat it. Oh wait, oh my god, there's more bunnies in here. I thought we only had 2 more, but we actually have 4 more bunnies. I think I might have bought too much. I am excited about this one because this one's Hershey's. I mean, the Reese's one, I guess, is Hershey's too, but this is just a Hershey's solid milk chocolate bunny. Sorry, I just noticed that a serving size of this is 1/12 of it. Like, how are you ever supposed to measure that? But yeah, this one is the Hershey's solid milk chocolate bunny. Packaging, pretty cute, pretty boring. 7.5 out of 10, I'd say. That's just me being biased against Russell Stover at this point, though. Like, the extra 0.5 is just personal bias at this point. Okay, this one is sealed way better than the other ones. I think it's way harder to open. I just like ripped through it. Oh. Does he get that 0.5 taken away for that? I'm still gonna give it its 0.5, but oof, definitely do not like that. What the heck? Did I like open this incorrectly or something? It gets its 0.5 taken away for that. I've decided. 7 out of 10. Look at this mess. I just have the bunny like double wrapped in this, so like before it's kind of like with the like Russell Stover ones, it's just like a tray, where this one has the 2 trays that you have to open up. And again, the bunny is flat, very like, I don't know, realistic looking bunny. Like, not a lot of like artsiness. They added like a little clover here, but other than that, like, I don't know, not a lot of artistry to it. So it is really heavy though, like it's very solid feeling, very like it feels pretty like quality. So it does get points for that. It's also, it's just because it's warm in here, it's like chocolate's getting all over my hands. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I feel like my ratings are so arbitrary. And now taste. I do have to say this one smells just like a Hershey bar. Which to some people might be good, to some people might be bad. I know people have very mixed feelings about Hershey's chocolate. I personally like it, so honestly I still feel like the Palmer Peter Rabbit one tasted better. This one almost tastes burnt a little bit. Like I feel like it doesn't taste as much like a regular Hershey bar. I'm not sure. Like Hershey bars tend to be like have that waxiness to them, you know what I mean? This one, I didn't really feel like I had it, but I also felt like, yeah, it's like not the same Hershey's chocolate maybe. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 on taste. Okay, let's go ahead and do this giant one. This is another Palmer one, so you know this one's gonna be amazing in terms of packaging. I feel like now I'm just being super biased, but so far Palmer has not disappointed me with some of these packaging. And this was one I was like one of the most excited to buy when I saw them the first time in the store, because it's called The Professor. But there's no explanation as to why, and I don't know if this is like from a storybook or some like reference that I'm supposed to understand or what. Like I don't understand it. It's a bunny holding a book that says The Professor. Like how weird is that? I don't know. And so when I saw him, I just knew I had to have other than the amazing name, the packaging is also super cute with the little artwork of all these little woodland animals. It's got this bunny reading on the back. I guess maybe that's supposed to be him, the professor. And then another bunny's like dangling a spider from the string onto his nose. Again, more little animals. Packaging in this one, again, 10 out of 10. And here is our bunny itself. Again, he has a little flower on his lapel, I guess. He is holding a book. He is a professor. He has a job. He is employed. He has these giant eyes that are not yellow. They gave him white eyes, which means that they have white eyes in their factory. Why are they using yellow ones? Who knows? I've never seen a bunny with yellow eyes. Although I don't know if I've seen one with white eyes either. I feel like bunny eyes are usually like just black, right? I don't know. But I do think he is super cool. So he, again, gets 10 out of 10 presentation-wise. But how does he taste? Oh, so this one actually I forgot. He has crispy rice. He's like supposed to be more crispy. I thought I was going to be really excited by that, by the crispy rice. But honestly, I'm not really. I'm making it more crumbly. And it's like giving it like a weird texture. Like it doesn't feel like oh, crispy rice chocolate. It feels just like, oh, they like didn't mix it well enough or something. So I'm not feeling the taste of this one. Yeah, it tastes good, 7 out of 10. Sorry, dude. It's so funny, someone's looking at the apartment next door, which is like currently for rent, and my window is like open. We're on the ground floor. If they walk past here, they're gonna see me sitting here surrounded by piles of chocolate bunnies. Wearing my bunny ears in front of a camera like an adult. Alright, last two. I thought we were on our last two before, but we're not. We have 2 more to go. They are both Palmer ones, but they're a little bit less exciting. This is the first one. It's an Easter Buddy, which is cute. He is super creepy, so he gets points for that, but we're just talking about packaging right now. Easter Buddy, I like the name. What I don't like is I think this packaging is a little bit more boring than the other ones of the same company from Palmer. I expect better of them at this point. It also says yummy white and chocolate flavored. And I don't know what that means. That grammatically makes me nervous. White, yummy white and chocolate flavored. What is white flavored? What does that mean? Palmer, explain. So that, yeah, makes me a little bit confused. So yeah, packaging, 7 point. It gets better packaging because it says Easter Buddies, which I think is cute. And because I do think weird grammatical things are kind of funny. So it does get a 7.5 for packaging, even though like the rest of it's really boring. Here we have our bunny itself. This bunny is different than the other Palmer bunnies because it doesn't have the little candy eyes or anything. These guys are actually just like made out of like white chocolate or something. They kind of like melted in. They're not like a separate little piece. He is super creepy looking. I don't know if this is like supposed to be a unibrow or what's going on there, but I am here for it. I love it. So presentation wise, he gets points taken off for being flat, but he's not hollow. I really like the way he looks. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. And then finally, let's taste him. Taste wise, he's not bad. Still not sure if he's actually chocolate or just chocolate flavored, according to our package here. But he doesn't taste that bad. So 8 out of 10 for taste. I don't think I've given anything a really bad rating for anything. I guess at the end of the day, they all are chocolate bunnies, so they're not going to be like disgusting. I do have a funny story about disgusting chocolate though. Maybe I'll post it on my like TikTok or something. It's a really weird story. I just remembered it right now. But yeah, on to the last one. Another Palmer one actually, Bunny Crisp. Again, kind of boring packaging. It says double crisp chocolatey and smooth, crispy and crunchy candy. So they didn't use and, they used like an apostrophe, which is a little bit weird. Like if you had told me that like this company doing these like weird Easter buddies and like this weird crispy one is the same one doing these awesome like Peter Rabbit ones, like I wouldn't think they were the same company doing them. I guess, I don't know, maybe they have like different divisions, like the cool bunnies and the lame bunnies. I don't know. Yeah, this package, I just find it super boring. In fact, you know what? I'm giving this packaging a 6.5 out of 10. It's got this creepy bunny in the corner here. I expect more at this point from Palmer. I feel like this one is really disappointing. So, shh, they're being too loud. It would be cool to have someone cool looking across the street or across the hall. Should I go spy on them and see if it's like a normal looking person? I feel like this is like the B plot to the video at this point. Just spying on whatever's happening across the hall. Here's another thing I really don't like about this one. It did have like a little plastic tray, but it didn't have anything on the other side. So when I pulled the tray out, they all just fell down onto my lap, which I'm not happy about. So this one's foil got a little messed up. But here we have, it comes with 3 little foil bunnies. And I guess these are supposed to be like crispy rice ones again. Wasn't a fan of the last crispy rice ones, so we'll see if they did better this time. And I do think these guys, so based on the foil, I think they're super creepy looking, which I like. Give them a 7.5. I have to unwrap it first, I guess. Oh no, this one's broken. I feel like the foil is disguising that they're broken in a lot of them. Like, it looks like it's okay because the foil's like holding it together, and then you open it up and it's broken. So, loses points for that. Don't try and trick me with your foil. Oh my god, he's broken in such a creepy spot, like right between the eyes too. Like, look how creepy this guy looks. Can you guys see this? Like, what a creepy freaking bunny. Ugh. Bonus points for that for sure. Presentation on him, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 because, you know what, no, I have to take off a point because of the brokenness and because like the foil is like holding it together. But I feel like he deserves more than a 7 out of 10. What to do? I guess 7.5. And then finally, let's taste him. Okay, I feel like the crispy rice here worked a lot better than this one. This one with like the 3D shape and like the thinness, it wasn't really working. This one where it's more like the crispy rice is all kind of like put together and it's more like in a solid chocolate bar, it does work better. So this one I think can get an 8 out of 10 for taste. So I think that's it for chocolate bunnies. I think we have eaten all of them, or tried all of them at least. That was, how many bunnies? 1, 2. In total, that was 14 different bunnies. So just doing like an initial look at like all of my little notes and scores here. It looks like that the winner was the Peter Rabbit bunny. It got 27.5 out of 10, but it really only won by half a point because the Professor bunny also got 27 out of 10. So really it was just the bunny itself that I gave the extra half a point to that pushed it to the winner. but it seems like Palmer was the clear winner in terms of just the general bunnies that they had, the variety that they had, the like fun themes that they had. They did a pretty good job with that. And there was no real clear loser bunny. None of them were just like absolutely disgusting. I think the lowest score was the white chocolate bunny, which got 20.5 out of 30, but most of them just like at an initial glance got around like 21, 21.5, something like that. So 20.5 isn't that much lower. There was none of them that just got like 10 out of 5 that were just like disgusting. I don't know if that's just me being generous or not. What I really need is someone else to come do the same experiment with the same bunnies, or a couple people, and then we can average our results together if we want to be really scientific about it. But I don't know if anyone wants to try these bunnies that I've already been into in the middle of a pandemic. So maybe that's not the best idea right now. Remind me, and next year I'll get a group of people together and we'll do a replication of this. We'll go by all the bunnies and we'll all give our opinions and our ratings. And then at the end we'll tally them all together and we'll see if there is a distinct winner. If you're wondering what I'm gonna do with all these bunnies that are literally, I'm just like surrounded by like half-eaten broken bunnies. If you're wondering what I'm gonna do with all of them, the answer is that I don't know. They'll have a bite taken out of them, so it's not like I can give them to people or something. I was thinking that it would be fun to maybe go get like a double boiler and melt them all down together and then like, I don't know, like dip fruit into them, or like get some of those like silicone like chocolate molds and like make some mini chocolates that are a bit more like easy to eat, because the bunnies are quite difficult to eat. So if you have any other ideas, feel free to let me know. If you can think of any other uses other than melting them down. If not, maybe that'll be next week's video, or a video that I do eventually, or on my TikTok or something. I want this to be our mascot. He didn't really make much of an appearance in our video. He's so cute. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great Easter, an amazing April. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. If you want to see more of me, I have like a million different social media accounts. I'm everywhere. I'm like on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I have a Patreon. I have OnlyFans. You can like literally find me anywhere. So be sure to be following me there. All the links are down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week for my next video. Bye! Just want to show you guys the aftermath. This is my living room currently. It's a little bit messy. Whoops.